What's going on, YouTube? Claykeys back again with another Final Fantasy banner review. This time it's going to be a little different, as we have the Gilgamesh Vanquisher's banner right here, and I have literally already reviewed every one of these characters somewhere on my channel. If you guys want to go to individual reviews of these characters, you can check out my other, banner reviews and other things like that. But we're going to go over them in general, and then I'm going to talk about if you should pull in the banner and things like that. So we'll move on down here. We have Ramza, Snow, Agrias, Exdeath, and Bartz. The drop rates will increase starting on Friday, March 10th, and it'll last 2 weeks. So guys, this is not, in my opinion, I don't think so. It says Gilgamesh Vanquishers. This is not the Player's Choice banner, and what this makes me think is none of these will make the Player's Choice banner, and now I'm thinking that Noctis is going to be our 5-star, but then again, maybe Noctis didn't get all the votes. I don't know. So, moving on down, we have Ramza, who is, it says Job Squire, 5-star base on this banner, goes up to 6-star. Ramza overall is, in my opinion, he has Ultima, he can do things like that, but overall he is used as a buffer of your team, like a bard type person. He buffs your stats up, all stats up, I think about 40% right now. But the good thing about Ramza and why he's very sought after in Japan is that when he gets his enhancements, he buffs all stats by 100%, okay guys? And that is going to be very, very good on a lot of trials. I mean, having everything, Magic Spirit, defense, and attack buffed by 100% is very, very good. He's going to be very, very useful in the future, and that's why you would want him. On top of the fact that Brave Suit is best in slot for a lot of physical damage DPS, or damage dealing units going forward. So that's why you'd want Ramza, but then again, he's a 5-star base, but he is going to be, he's not going to be exactly super needed, but he is very, very good in the future, so that's why you'd want him. Here we go, my boy Snow, one of my favorite characters. Sadly, not the best 4-star base, go to 6-star. Not the best. He's supposed to be a tank. More or less, I want to build him as like a tanky deep damage dealer, physical damage dealer. Again, you can look at my banner review for Snow when on the Final Fantasy X banner. But 4-star base going to 6-star. I already said that. He is going to be more used as a kind of mid-tier damage dealing tank. It doesn't really top the chart on either one of those, although he has a really good TM called Champion's Belt. Attack plus 30, defense plus 30, and then it says a boost attack and defense when equipped with this. So this is really good for like Yoon, Shao, Snow himself, Furion, anybody you're going to end up equipping a fist weapon on. That's going to be really good. So that's what Snow's going to be used for there. Moving on to our boy Exdeath, one of the top 3 mages in the game, up there with Dark Fina and Emperor. Exdeath is a 3-star base, going all the way up to 6-star after his upgrade. Really good mage, can cover a lot of the, fire, thunder, blizzard spells with dual black magic cast. Also has some killer abilities for mages, which is awesome. And then once he gets enhancements, he gets even a little bit better. So you have that to look forward to. I would rate him as the 2nd best mage. I know Emperor will do more damage with his fire spell, things like that. But since he is more accessible, Exdeath at 3-star base, now being on a couple banners, I really like to put Exdeath as 2nd under Dark Fina. Let's talk about the Trust Mastery Reward Holy. Deals light damage to one enemy. Shit, do not farm this. Not good enough to be farmed right now. We have other ways of, that TM's just not going to be good for you. So you don't want to do that. But again, Exdeath, 3-star base, 2nd best mage in the game, 3rd best mage in the game, fighting with some people about Emperor. But yeah, so for sure, very, very good unit. Let's scrolling down. Our boy Bartz, 3-star base going to 6-star. So there are 2 3-star bases on this banner going to 6-star. 1 4-star base going to 6-star in Snow, 1 4-star base going to 6-star, going to 5 stars Agrias, and then we have 2 3-stars going to 6-star again. Bartz is more of a physical damage dealer, with a little bit of hybrid put on him. He has a mana accelerant ability that allows him to, boost up your team with a mana. If they have mana problems, his Trust Mastery Reward is Double Hand. It's going to boost the attack as long as you're one-handing with a weapon of everything in your equipment slot. So not percentages, but base attack stats, things like that. Going to be very good on units that you want to stack that with, like Cloud in the JP version, or Olive, who is out right now in Global. Now let's talk about Bartz as a character. Again, I've already gone over this, but Bartz is an okay. He's around the COD, a little bit under, like he's under Gilgamesh, he's under Elza, but he's still very good in his own ways. And when he gets his enhancements, he becomes a little bit better. So all characters are going to get enhancements to become better, but Bartz is still pretty good, and people may really want that double hand due to people having Olive now. So that's why you probably want to pull on Bartz. And now we have the last person of this banner, Agrias, 4-star base going to 5-star, the only non-6-star on this banner here. Agrias is a full breaking unit with a little bit of physical attack added on, so that's pretty nice. Also has one of the nicest sprites in the game. The way they did the head and the sword looks awesome to me. Trust Master Reward, Save the Queen. Attack plus 112, auto protect. This is going to be key in fights where you don't really want to have light on your weapons for TM farmers, light on your weapons, or you know, any kind of elements on your great swords. This is going to be a great sword you can farm up. So I'd rate it about, you know, medium to high tier, more on the high tier of things. But because of Excalibur, Deathbringer, things like other great swords like that, it's kind of like on the back burner. So that's why I rate it that way. Now let's talk about Agrius when she gets her 6-star upgrade, which will be coming not anytime soon, I don't think, with the way Gumi's releasing things. But when she does get it, she gets an ability that also knocks down light, resist, and then change really well, just like Orlandu. You're going to have to slap a light weapon on them like you would a light weapon on her, like Excalibur, like you will have to do on Orlandu. But very, very strong. Will be a very strong physical damage unit. So that's one reason you might want Agrius in the future. So let's go over this again. Great. We'll go start at the bottom again. Great TM and save the, or, you know, yeah, pretty good TM and save the queen. Pretty good unit, very future-proof. Bart, pretty good TM in most cases on a couple of units, Olive included. And then pretty okay 6-star. Let's go to Xeth, bad TM though. And then Xeth himself is one of the best mages in the game. Awesome. Moving on, Snow, pretty good, damn good TM. So we keep talking about the TMs being pretty good, but Snow himself kind of medium around the Bart's level. And then we have Ramza, who in the future, just like Agrius, will become one of the best units in the game, and then has one of the best TMs. So let's talk about should you pull on this banner. I will not be pulling on this banner. Why? I actually own all of these. I own all of these dudes. Okay, I have them all already. So what you have to ask yourselves is, this is kind of like a newbie, in my opinion, like a newbie banner. It's got a lot of value, a lot of TM value. If you don't have these characters, a lot of TM value, a lot of actual value in the characters and the units. So I think it's a pretty damn good banner. Pulling on it will be necessary to how many of these, I mean, will depend on how many of these you already have and how many you want for the future. And if you want to farm out their TMs and things like that. So it's really an up to you banner, more so than anything. It's a very, very good banner. But we've already had a lot of these units on banners before, multiple times now because of this. And so a lot of you might have them already. Ramza, again, maybe Ramza's the one out of all of them that you don't have yet. He is a 5-star base, so it's going to be hard to get him. But again, you're going to want Ramza for the Brave suit, or, you know, just for Ramza in the future to buff up your team, okay? So don't really want to repeat myself too much here, but I want to make sure you guys understand exactly what this banner is doing for you. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel about this banner and if you're pulling on it. And then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.